Everybody is looking for that secret to lasting motivation. Let me ask you something powerful. If you've ever poured your heart and soul into achieving something magnificent, something you dreamed about, worked for, sacrificed for, and then, when you finally got there, you stood at the summit and thought, okay, what now? Guess what? You are absolutely not alone in that experience. That feeling, that momentary void, is more common than you think. It's a natural part of the human condition, a part of the cycle of achievement and growth. But the question isn't, it happens, but what you, when it does. So many people, incredible people just like you, reach these amazing milestones. Maybe it's a business goal, a fitness peak, a personal breakthrough. And then they feel that initial incredible rush, that euphoria, start to, well, simmer down. And sometimes it can even feel like it's fading away completely. It can be confusing, right? You worked so hard for this. Shouldn't the high last forever? The truth is, the dynamics of motivation are complex, but they are also understandable and, more importantly, manageable. In this video, we're not just going to talk about that fire might seem to dim after a big win. We're going deep. We're breaking down the psychology behind it, the neurological reasons, and most crucially, we're unlocking the powerful strategies, the actionable steps you can take, to not just reignite that spark, but to build an even bigger, more sustainable blaze for your next chapter. We're talking about how to keep that internal fire, that drive, that hunger, burning brighter than ever, even after you've crossed what you thought was the ultimate finish line. Let's get into it. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and strategies. So let's get right into the core of it. Why does that incredible, world-conquering motivation sometimes take a nosedive right after you've achieved something truly significant? It's fascinating, really. Your brain, this incredible supercomputer between your ears, is wired for progress, for striving, for the goals. Think about it. The anticipation, the planning, the overcoming of obstacles, that entire journey is a massive dopamine trigger. Dopamine, that feel-good neurotransmitter, isn't just released when the reward. It spikes significantly the process of working towards it. This means your brain often gets more of a thrill, more of a sustained high, from the chase itself than from the actual moment of capture. Once the prize is secured, the brain goes, okay, that was great, what's the next hunt? This isn't a flaw. It's a feature designed to keep us moving forward, evolving, and seeking new challenges. Understanding this neurological preference for the journey is the first crucial step in learning how to consciously and deliberately reignite that fire when you're ready for the next adventure, the next climb, the next incredible pursuit. It's about recognizing the pattern so you can master it. Alright, so we understand the fire might flicker. Now what's the first most powerful step to get it roaring back? It's this: you absolutely set a new goal. But here's the critical distinction, the game changer. It can't just be goal. It has to be a goal that resonates deep within you, something truly meaningful. After a big win, the temptation can be to just find another number to chase, another box to tick. But if the why isn't strong enough, if it doesn't connect to your core values or a deeper sense of purpose, that motivation will be shallow and short-lived. Don't just aim for more of the same unless more genuinely excites you at a soul level. Instead, I challenge you to go for growth or impact. Your previous success is not an endpoint, it's a new vantage point from which to spot your next meaningful adventure. Chapter 3. The Evolution Revolution. From hitting targets to becoming more. Now, closely linked to setting meaningful new goals is a fundamental shift in your mindset, a powerful internal recalibration. It's about consciously moving from what I call achievement mode to growth mode. Think about it. Achievement mode is fantastic for getting things done, for hitting specific targets, for crossing finish lines. It's about the what. But once that what is accomplished, if you stay solely in achievement mode, you'll constantly be searching for the next external validation, the next trophy, and that can be an exhausting, never-ending cycle. Growth mode, on the other hand, is about the who. It's about focusing on becoming a better, more capable, more knowledgeable, more resilient version of yourself. The targets and achievements then become byproducts of your evolution, rather than the sole drivers. This mindset of constant evolution, of always seeking to upgrade your internal operating system, keeps things fresh, exciting, and ensures that your motivation is fueled by a deep, intrinsic desire to become more, rather than just to have more or do more. Chapter 4. The Art of the Pause, Savoring Victory Without Stagnation. Now, amidst all this talk of new goals and continuous growth, there's a vital step that often gets overlooked, especially by high achievers. The absolute necessity to reflect and celebrate your successes. Yes, you heard me right. Before you rush off to conquer the next mountain range, you must take the time to truly acknowledge and appreciate the summit you've just scaled. It's absolutely okay, in fact, it's crucial to pause and enjoy the fruits of your labor. This isn't about becoming complacent, it's about honoring your journey and integrating the lessons learned. Many driven individuals make the mistake of achieving something significant and then, almost immediately, dismissing it as they fixate on the next challenge. This can lead to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction, where no achievement ever feels enough. Celebration and reflection are the antidotes. They allow you to internalize your success, to build your confidence, and to extract valuable wisdom from the experience. Chapter 5. The Multiplier Effect, Igniting Purpose by Lifting Others. There's another profound way to not only reignite your motivation but to elevate it to an entirely new dimension, and that is to shift your focus, even partially, towards helping others. When you take your experiences, your knowledge, your successes, and you use them to mentor, teach, or inspire those who are on a similar path or facing similar challenges, something incredible happens. Your purpose expands beyond your own personal achievements, and your motivation gets turbocharged because it's no longer just about you. Think about the people who have made a difference in your life. A teacher, a coach, a mentor, someone who believed in you or shared a crucial piece of wisdom. The impact they had likely fueled their own sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you step into a role where you are contributing to someone else's growth and success, you tap into a deep intrinsic motivator that is incredibly powerful and sustainable. It creates a positive feedback loop. You give, you see the impact, you feel fulfilled, and you're motivated to give more. This doesn't mean you have to become a full-time coach or teacher overnight, unless that's your calling. The act of giving back, of contributing to something larger than yourself, has an almost magical effect on your own drive and enthusiasm. So, as we wrap this up, I want you to really internalize this. The truth is, motivation after success doesn't vanish into thin air. It doesn't just disappear, it just changes shape. It transforms. It evolves from that raw, hungry pursuit of a singular goal into something often deeper, more nuanced, and potentially even more powerful. It becomes less about the relentless chasing and more about conscious evolving, about meaningful giving, and about continuous expansive growing. That feeling of what now isn't a stop sign, it's a crossroads. An invitation to choose your next adventure with greater wisdom and a renewed sense of purpose. So, if you've hit a big goal, if you've reached that summit you were striving for, first off, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. Seriously, acknowledge that win, but now it's time to look ahead, to recalibrate and to level up again, to find that next expression of your incredible potential. The journey of growth and contribution never truly ends, and that's the beauty of it.